What up?
What's happening?
We are live this beautiful Thursday evening. This is
PMTR on the couch.
PMTR on the couch. This is my second live of the day.
Dang, you are
Yeah,
live and live.
we did a live feed this morning at work. It was pretty interesting, actually.
Y'all tearing things down. I didn't get to see what y'all do.
No, that was the other day. We've set up a new one today.
Man, making money.
Just making things happen. I don't know how much money we made, but we didn't lose. How about that?
That
No.
works. That works.
But welcome everybody. PMTR on the couch Thursday evening. Just 1 month shy of our first race, right?
Are we 1 month shy? Really?
Or maybe a month and a week. I don't know. You know what I meant. They know.
Man, I hope it's more. I hope it's not 1 month shy, but it could be.
Today is March 13th.
Oh, it's like a month
So
and
so we have a
days.
month and 5 days.
Yeah, something like that. So if anybody's got a loaner truck out there, man, there's some people going to be looking.
The main people like Matt.
Yeah, maybe. I
But
didn't
yeah,
realize
so
when the first race was, man. I didn't get the schedule, so I'm still behind the times.
it's the same as it's been for the past 4 years.
Oh, that's what it
That
is.
says a lot though.
Yeah, I'm consistent.
If you
Nothing
show up at
more.
Dennis Anderson's 4 times in a row, I mean, we've watched different promoters and stuff go through his field.
Yeah, every
I don't,
single year I think I've shown up working on the truck the first night. That's pretty much a true statement, I think. But yeah, we are definitely. It's gonna be a rough. I know for me, I mean, I would say the whole camp, the whole WFO, Hell's Bells, Outcasts, that whole camp is going to be a long road ahead of us.
so they'll be leaving before you to head to the race, or everybody's late
Oh
last
no,
minute.
we're all down to the wire.
Oh,
We're
that's
all
normal
going to
for you
be,
guys.
yeah,
That's
we're
normal.
all going to be a struggle. But like I say, it's Ethan's got his new truck coming out. I have seen Ethan's build and gone, man, I got to make some changes.
I don't
So
like my truck anymore.
yeah, I've cut half of my truck to pieces and started over. So yeah, if nothing
What's
more.
up, Rodney Smith? Sorry, Rodney. Gary, Elizabeth, Robert. How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's Ethan up there. Back to work, Ethan. You got a lot of stuff to do. Just put it in the background.
So something we really haven't been talking about a lot because we've been off season, but we have nailed down quite a few sponsors again for this season. We've got a lot of returning sponsors, majority, and
Yep.
some new sponsors. So Matt, why don't you hit them with the first half of them?
Man, first half, so we're going to go back, returning again, title sponsor, FTI and Sniper Gearboxes, man. Everybody knows best in the business as far as transmissions and gearboxes and top of the line parts. They jumped on last year as a first title sponsor for Premier and love what we did. So they're back on board again with us. The Mega Truck sponsor again will be All Out Performance.
Yeah.
Another year. Dennis Ruger. In my mind, I mean, like I said,
He's
I've
like a
worked in the
coach.
shop.
He's like a coach.
Yes,
He's from
yeah.
building the trucks to, hey guys, you guys ever thought about this? Like Dennis is
There.
second to none,
And help
definitely.
like at the track, he's there helping. He's everything all around, more than just all performance. We appreciate everything we get out of him. Hoyle's Tire and Axle, they are our super truck class sponsor this year. Clayton Holmes back on board again.
Yeah, they're pretty
Next,
excited. Did we lose him? Can't hear you, Matt.
man.
There he is.
Can you hear me now?
Gotcha.
All right, where did y'all lose me at? Because my phone went nuts.
Foils, Clayton Holmes on you.
So Clayton Holmes, Next Generation Auto Works back on board again. Butler Built, Seats, Willwood Racing, Geno's Home Service, Brannick, KJ Cuts, and Burst 4x4. All, again, returning sponsors. Joey's got a bunch more to come your way too.
Yeah, so a new sponsor is Aces Weldon. That whole family's been a sponsor from day one, but they threw in some of their beliefs with us. You got Fiberworks returning again, RVA Graphics returning again, Cruise Setup and Transport came back on this year.
Pretty much.
They've been good sponsors to Premier throughout the years.
Yeah, they have.
We've got Wheezy Graphics, thank you, Chris. Speed Squad Marketing, Dave, and Video to Media, Cody. We couldn't do it without you. You know that. Power Tube TV, HWR Harville Weldon Repair, Davis Off Road, and none other than Battery Barn. Thank all y'all so very much.
And hey, we are adding daily. So if there's anybody else out there any interest in joining the sponsorship, or backing us, or joining what we're doing, want to support what we got going on, reach out to me or Joey. Like I said, this is not the end of the sponsors. We're actively looking for sponsorships. So let's keep that ball rolling too.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
Nah, nope.
I think last year we paid out $96,000 some change money, $40,000 to $50,000 in product. That's what we think. Me and you that's the whole reason we did this.
Yep. And this, everything, like I said, we love giving back. We want everybody to be excited about what we're doing. We want everybody to feel like at the end of this whole series, this is a point series. So at the end of it, we want you to feel like, man, this was worth the goose was worth the gander. So that's what all this is going to, and like Joey just said, without the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. So huge shout out to those guys. Thanks again. And then we go.
Thank you to the fans and the drivers.
Yes, I would say the fans and the drivers keep. That's again.
Couldn't do it without you guys. We wouldn't have never even came up with the idea of doing it without you guys.
Yeah. We're going on our 4th year now. We've been successful every year. We're growing every year. We're growing with everything. Sponsors, money, trucks, fans.
Venues,
what we're doing with the sport. I don't know if everybody watched. I hope y'all tuned in Monday night. But our first episode of Mud Up or Shut Up came on PowerTube TV. So, like I said, we're steadily expanding, man. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get bigger. We're trying to do something really awesome. But speaking of the TV show, while we're there, everybody give me a thumbs up if you watch the TV show. Let's go there. Like, you got any good comments? Awesome little start. And remember, it's based around a lot of people who don't know what mega truck racing is. We're trying to expose this sport to the world. So we're trying to let people who have no clue what a mega truck is, what a track's like, what we're doing at all. We're trying to explain all that. So yeah, we got a little intro episode out there with a lot more to come. I know Cody's behind the scenes right now, and he's like, yes, a lot more to come. And a lot more work ahead of him.
I thought it was great, Matt. I thought it was very good introduction to mostly the people that don't know what a mega truck is, but even the people that do know what a mega truck is and the style of racing, it just gives them a little bit of a personal relationship with all of the racers and trucks and venues, tracks. So it's more than just it's. I mean, I'm not going to look inside. I was really like down a little because we always want to do better. We always want to do better. We always want to do better. When it came out, I sat down and watched. It was on our big screen TV, and immediately, as soon as the show cut off, I had 20 people texting me, and not saying I was down, but there were some things that we probably could have said different, or watching yourself's weird, anyways.
Yeah.
But before I could even um, put my thoughts together of how it was, so many people hit me with positive feedback that that's all it was.
Yeah, same here. Yep, just like great job, guys. Like, and it's just going to show like to take the extra step to go a little farther, just to help this, like I said, help this sport grow. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. We honestly don't know exactly. Cody's the only one. He's the magic behind the scenes of what's going on here. Him and Ray at PowerTube, and so I'm excited to see what's to come of this. I know the
Excuse me,
next
you guys.
episode.
I got like a flu or something, so y'all forgive me for coughing your ears off.
But yeah, I know the next episode's got a lot more to come, a lot more excitement, a lot more racing. So if you didn't see your truck on the first episode, don't be down. There's a whole season of racing coming.
And to be honest with you, just so y'all know, not that it matters, because it's good either way. But Cody picks all the trucks. We like it's not like we say, "Hey
Blame it
Cody,
on him.
make sure you get this truck, this that truck." Cody's just doing it on his own, and
He's just picking
kudos.
good races.
And he don't got a dog in the fight, so I can
Yep.
assure you, there's zero favoritism whatsoever going around when these trucks get put up there. Honestly, it's the trucks that are the fastest and the coolest and doing the craziest stuff. You want to get on the camera, that's how you got to ride, baby.
Go wide open. Yep. PowerTube TV. Somebody just asked, where can you watch it? PowerTube TV. If you go to PowerTube, was it pttvlinks.com? I think you can pull it up off of that. Or you can look up PowerTube. If you got a Roku TV, it's super easy. Just add the channel on Roku TV. But yeah, PowerTube television. It's a free streaming app. Jump on there.
Pretty much just like
download.
downloading Netflix or Prime or something.
Yep. And you can watch it. We're scheduled. I think if you pay, I could be wrong by this, but I think if you pay, you can watch us anytime. But I think the free version, it's just like watching regular television. It's block times or whatever. Like I said, I could be wrong by that, but either way. So yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed that and knows there's a whole lot more to come. There's a whole season of racing to follow that.
I mean, it's gonna just continue to go. The seasons, as long as we're here, these seasons are gonna be aired.
And we're learning right along with it. I know we learned a lot of things last year that okay, hey, this year we got to do, this, and this for great, for better footage. So yeah, a lot more to come with that. The more, but the more the show grows, to every racer out there, the more we grow. So as
The more the racers
as
themselves grow.
ourselves, as our brand, yeah, the more the show goes, the more people that see it, the more we look like superstars in people's minds. So go watch Mud Up or Shut Up on PowerTube TV. It's awesome.
It really is.
You are talking to our host right now. So that's pretty cool.
That's new.
But yeah, so again, like I said, hope everybody enjoyed that. Joey, you're totally right. It's weird to watch yourself on TV. I mean, it's weird to watch myself right now. Like,
Yeah, but we got over this. We've had 3 seasons of
yeah,
getting this. When it's on the TV and your family's watching with you and stuff, like.
Yeah. No, but even this, it's been a minute since we've done some live, so even this is kind of like, man, I'm just trying to pay attention to the comments and less of me and you. But
so let's talk about upcoming season and registration.
Man, there we go.
So pre-register, go on myracepass.com, search Premier Mega Truck Racing, register for the season, register for the first race, whatever, a recap of, you register for $500. That gets you in the venues for free, and you can camp for free, and it gives you a really big discount on registration fees. So we highly encourage you.
You can also go to premiermegatruckracing.com and register off of that. There's a lot of ways to do it. You can do it from My Race Pass. You can do it just from regular Google. It's quick and easy. If there's anybody, I've had a couple people have a little issue with it and they've reached out, don't hesitate. If you got any issue or any you can't figure out which bar to drag over to get yourself to registration or whatever, reach out to me or Joe. We can get you straight really quick. I think there's actually a little video up if you go to the My Race Pass app on our
Yep.
Facebook page. But I have come to figure, I think it's probably easier and more direct if you go to truckracing.com, and I'm actually doing it right now. Click on the little 3 bars at the top, and man, I lost it. And take it down
Yes,
to drivers.
yes, Jonathan Cunningham. Yes, the drivers get in free at every track.
Yes, yep. But yeah, so if anybody's got any questions about registration,
Except for Ohio last year, guys, don't hold that over any of our heads.
But yeah, go get your registration going. I know we're waiting on a date. I think we may have put a date out there, but we're trying to adjust that date a little bit. But we're trying to do a member poster. We're trying to get that ready for the first race if we can. But so the more people we get registered, the more people, and the earlier you get registered, you can get yourself on this membership poster. We're gonna do something with it at the premiere trailer. That way, kids have something, or adults, whatever, have something to take around to the drivers. They can get them to sign. We want the fans for it to be more normalized to come up and ask drivers for autographs and things. We've talked with a bunch of people, and that's kind of a I think we said in our last live feed we did. If you see a monster truck driver or a NASCAR driver or a country music star or whatever, wherever you're at, people will come
You want
up
their
and ask
autograph.
you want their autograph. Doesn't matter where they're at. Mud truck guys and mega
That's
truck
the
guys.
vision here. That's the vision here.
Yes, so we want it to be more normalized. People, people walk through the pits all the time and are like, man, I wanted to come ask that guy for an autograph, and he was working on his truck, and I didn't want to bother him. Come over and bother us. Come up and say, hey, man, can you autograph? Whatever, because we want that. We want to make fans. We want to make fans happy. We want to, sign a little kids, whether it's a poster or a shirt or whatever. Again,
put the kids into trucks.
Yeah, that's taking it to the next level. So for the registration, the quicker you can get yourself registered,
the more we will be able to do for you.
Yeah, and the better chance you'll be on this poster that
you'll be a superstar.
Yeah. So get that going. Man, I'm lost my spot now.
Just talking about how hype Dennis Anderson's race is going to be, our season opener.
Yeah. So get your registrations going. Make sure y'all jump online and do that. First race, like Joey just said, Dennis Anderson Muddy Motorsports Park.
Hype.
If there's one to start our season with, that's it. I mean, that's you're coming off, going big right out the gate. Dennis, this is always, awesome. It's always big. There's always crazy footage from Dennis's. I don't think I've ever gone there and not just been like at some point in the day blown away by something that happened, whether it be a race or a crazy finish or landing them back out in the mud hole when they come across the finish line, whatever it is. It's you leave there with a smile and a lot of broken parts sometimes, but nonetheless, it's a great time. But we're gonna try to do some different stuff this year.
The autograph sessions is a definite. With having 70, 80 trucks, it's hard to introduce that many trucks, to the fans. But in our vision of one thing I can say, when Matt and I raced together, back in the day with other organizations and SMO and all that, one thing that we learned and loved was introduction to the fans, bring all the trucks out on the track and just introduce them. That's something we're going to try to do as the season goes. Fan experience, that says it all. Just trying to. That's how we're going to grow. That's how we're going to be that famous racer that everybody wants your autograph. That's how you're going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, without fans, we're just a bunch of guys racing around in the field. The fans is what gets this sport, is what puts money in people's pockets, is what keeps this sport rolling. So the more that we interact with them and, focus on fans and focus on giving them a great time and putting on an awesome show for them, the more they'll want to come back and they'll want to bring their friends. They'll want to, bring, oh man, I saw this awesome thing. Two people show up to a show they've never seen. Next time you come back to their town, they're bringing their family with them. They're bringing everybody. They're bringing 2 or 3 carloads, and that's what we want to happen. The more people we can get, the like I said, the bigger this grows. So
Yes, Friday
yeah.
is open for the fans.
What's that?
Somebody asked if camping was open for the fans on Friday. It is.
Yep. So yeah, if anybody has got any rules for the driver's side of that, remember it's a premier race all year. To race a mega truck in the pro mega truck class or the 1-ton super truck class, you have to fit the premier rules. You can find those rules on our website. You can find them on Facebook. Make sure you.
And some people, I think some people get intimidated by the word rules. Requirements. Nobody gets upset or weird about a fire extinguisher being required in your truck, or nobody gets weird or upset about having a helmet on your head. So these are just things that are not just for safety, but things that we have created to grow this sport. Requirements we have created.
So, like I said, check that list out. Go over it. If you have a question or you're questionable about any of them, whether your truck does or does not fit in them, reach out. Again, me and Joey look at our phone. We'll answer your questions pretty much anytime. If we don't get right back to you, we both have a normal life as well as every one of the rest of y'all. So we may not be the quickest on it, but we will get back to you as quickly as we can with any answer that we can to help y'all out. We don't want to ever turn somebody away. We don't want to show up to the track and then turn around and say, man, you didn't fit the rules, so see you later. That's the last thing either of us ever want to do.
Ever. We don't ever want to do that. We'll be over there offering you our bodies off of our trucks or something like that before we want to turn you away. So
yeah. So, but again, do your part to make sure
you do your homework.
Yeah, what is it? Accountability.
Accountability. That's a good word.
Yeah, to fit that you fit and you can be there and it's not any question at all. So yeah, so that's Dennis's. That thing's April 19th. It's again, it's going to be a blast. I think the race starts at 1 o'clock. I want to say racing fires off at 1.
1 o'clock. That's correct.
So, and we'll have a lot more information coming up on that. Like I said, we want to try to do driver introductions there. But we'll have a lot more information, especially for the drivers as far as that kind of stuff goes. So keep that in your thoughts. Just keep looking out for that. But yeah, so that's going to be a big one.
Yeah, because one thing I can say, and Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Premier's view or idea view of what we're trying to do with the sport, not only professionalize it, but we are challenging the most competitive trucks, not just being the fastest, not just having the best truck, not just looking the best. We need the drivers to create their own image, really, of it's very important to become the main character of your race career. So
yeah, Clay, you need a body that go look at the rules, the requirements.
Oh, Clay knows. He's just making sure somebody else.
Yep. So yeah, again, go check those out. I encourage everyone, even if you fit everything, just go read through them. Give them a quick once over, and just to double check yourself to make sure, make sure everybody's in the guidelines. We'll, Dennis, this will be a big race. We'll have some people walking around, teching and checking and looking at things. And
the 1-tons do not need a body this year. This is something that we are progressively growing. Next year, it will be a requirement for the 1-tons. Remember, we're trying to keep that super truck class an affordable class, not a beginner's class, because that's just an entry level.
Not so much a beginner's, but an entry level or a lower budget or. But I know plenty of guys in the 1-ton class that have gone out and I know we aren't requiring a body, and there's a lot of trucks that don't run a body that have gone out, and it's almost just kind of kick started them. Like, man,
I
y'all
want to
body
get my
does
body
look,
on. Yeah.
yeah, it does look better with a body, or like it does change the appeal of the truck, make you look more professional. So,
You got me a water.
so yeah, like I said, kudos to those guys for doing that as well. But again, check the rules. Go to Facebook, go to our website, look them over just to make sure everybody fits, and send pictures. If you think that there's a question about something, send me or Joey a picture, and if we question it, we'll collaborate between each other, and then we'll get back with you as quickly as we can. And if you're gonna do it, you need to get on it because we're down to a month and 5 days or something like that. So,
So back to this, drivers. It's very important to create your own, to become the main character of your racing family, your racing career, your racing group, your team. Be active on your team social medias. Attend local events and car shows if you can. Not just to promote Premier, but promote yourself. We're going to one this weekend. Which anybody who is interested in taking their truck or just riding down and enjoying one of our races, uh, Southern National Motorsports Park in
yep.
North Carolina. So, me and my little team are going up there tomorrow and Saturday. Got a big race up there, so we're gonna bring a truck down there and just promote, what we're doing. But become an ambassador of the sport. Become an ambassador of your race team. Go into the stands and sit with fans and talk to them. Become the driver you wish you got to meet when you were a kid. That's plain and simple because
That's real.
I mean, we wouldn't be or even want to do what we're doing if we didn't get that feeling as a kid. And
Yeah.
you're making core memories not just for yourselves and your teams and your families, but for those little kids that want to be who you are.
Yeah, I mean, any of you adults that think about it, I mean, like I said, I've said it a million times. I got pictures of sitting on Dennis Anderson's, Gravedigger tire when I was little. Think about like just that awesome feeling. I can think about that awesome feeling, especially looking back at those pictures, like, man, how cool was that? And now, you think about that, any monster truck or anything like that you've, drag car, whatever, super, kind of idol that you had as a kid or whatever, and how that made you feel. We have that same impact on our fans. I don't think that we think we do. And I think, we all view ourselves as just your average Joe that gets up and goes to work like the next guy. But at the end of the day, when we're at a lot of these races, a lot of people view us, that way, and it would blow their mind to come sit down with them or go over and just randomly sign something for them or whatever. Just you impact them instead of waiting on them to come up to you.
It's way bigger than you ever really could know until you get to experience it.
Yeah.
A big thing I always bring up, my father-in-law, we went to the Jamboree a couple years back. I bet you my father-in-law put 120 kids, anywhere ranging from 25 pounds to 80 pounds, kids inside of our mega truck. Neither, no, he was very tired and sore because he worked out all day long. But the enjoyment of those kids' faces, the pictures, the conversations,
Yep.
okay. Hell, I think we were babysitting for an hour. One kid wouldn't get out. I told his parents, "We got him. Just go on and have some fun. He'll be here when you get back." That's what it's about, folks.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. I see a bunch of people over here got some different Clay's got a truck going somewhere.
Yeah, Marty just did one, and we do not have any races in Connecticut this year, you guys. Sorry. You find the track for us and give them our information. We'll uh, definitely link up. So, old Stumpy said, you got the clean culture event at Saluda race. We can bring up to 6 or 7 trucks. Yeah. So, is that still
I
at
think
clean
that's like
culture?
a week or two before, I want to say, the Saluda event. So yeah,
Yep.
that's something as the after Dennis's will all that's
Yeah. Let's powwow on that, Johnny, because that's a good call. We bring a good team up there.
yep, that could be a good little deal.
And
But
it's
again,
fun when you get to hang out with all your buddies and you don't have to race. You just show off and be cool. That's fun too. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it at least.
But yeah, like that's the stuff, it's stuff like that. I know, he does a lot of that. I mean, I know y'all just went, Landon just went, what, a couple weeks ago to a show and,
Frostbite,
showed
yeah.
off and represented Premier. And
And
if
Brookside
anybody,
Powder. So that was Landon's whole gig. I'm gonna be honest with you. That kid got the truck ready, loaded. He got organized. He got the registered to go to this. His main sponsor, Brookside Powders, gave him the lead, and next thing you know, my kid's got a whole uh, Showtime gig out there for
entourage,
everybody, and it caught a lot of attraction, a lot.
that's awesome. Uh, so yeah, so we'll go. Let's just go to tracks real quick. And kind of like,
Schedule.
yeah, we can do that. Yep. Let me pull that. I gotta find it. I don't have it in front of me.
Excuse me, guys.
I may not even be able to get it in front of me.
Yeah, so registration before the race gets you on the gate list. If you are not registered as a member, you will be expected to pay not just to get in the venue, but to camp and anything that uh, doesn't
Comes
benefit.
along with it. Yeah.
You got to be a premier member before the race to get those perks.
Yeah. If you come in and join that day, you had to pay to get in. You
Yeah,
can't
and I
come
wouldn't wait
in.
till Friday when we're there because we're not going to be looking to see who's registered. We give our list to Dennis's track on Wednesday morning. So Tuesday evening is probably when you want to get on there because, like I said, Wednesday is the deadline for me to give the list to Dennis. Obviously, we got to coordinate. His people at the gate need to know, who's who. So the only way you guys, only way we can do that in an orderly fashion is if you guys are prompt with registration. So let's be registered by Wednesday morning before Dennis's race.
So talking about that, that's April 19th again. I'm gonna run through the schedule real quick. April 19th at Dennis Anderson Muddy Motorsports Park in Adlet, North Carolina. Next up, the home of Premier, Virginia Motor Speedway, the pit. That's in Saluda, Virginia. That's May 17th. Then we got a new track. We're going north. We got the Ranch at Carlisle in Central Bridge, New York. That's a new track for us. That's like an MX style park right now. He does a bunch of cool stuff, I think, with snowmobiles and all kind of crazy stuff. So
He's been a dirt bike rider, and his son is a professional dirt bike racer. So you can only imagine what this course is going to look like.
yeah, this one's going to be a really fun one. We're actually going to have to make a trip up there here pretty soon,
The
and help
snow's almost
them
gone.
do some laying out. Yeah, do some laying out and help them with that. After that, we are back to Virginia. We're going to head to Virginia Motorsports Park in Dinwiddie, Virginia. That place was our final race. What, 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So we're gonna head back there and show out again at Virginia Motorsports Park.
Yeah, we're really excited to be back there. A lot of people missed it, not just racers but fans. So I think that's going to be a great turnout.
Yep, 100%. That's July 5th. Did I say the date for Rancho Carlisle? The Rancho Carlisle, June 7th. I don't remember if I said the date or not. But Virginia Motorsports Park is July 5th. Then we're going to head race number 5. We are headed to Southern National Motorsports Park. Me and Joey were just there yesterday, helping lay the place out. Awesome facility.
Beautiful facility.
Yeah,
Like
awesome
you
facility.
almost don't want to get it dirty.
100%. It's an asphalt track right now. He's got I think it's 4/10 of a mile, high banked asphalt track. Really, really cool track. Nice setup, and he's given us a pretty good chunk of land to work with. And we're gonna start. Like I said, we laid it off yesterday, kind of the area we're gonna be racing in, and kind of got a feel for what we're gonna have going on. So that
and
will
this
be
is a never been before track. This guy believes in what we're doing. We communicated with him last year. Couldn't get him on the schedule in time last year, and he was very adamant at the end of the season last year. Hey, I want you guys here. I'm trying to, grow my park than more than just circle track racing. And when I tell you, I'm very comfortable and excited because, like I said, you don't even want to get it dirty. It's so pretty and clean and well manicured. The nicely mowed grass, as Bobby would say. It's hands down beautiful, and I think everybody's going to be very, very proud and pleased.
Yep. So that's our 5th event of the year. That's August 9th. And then our last event of the year, I think everybody had a great time. We are headed back to Rush, Kentucky at
September
Rush
Slam.
Yes, that one, September 27th. I mean, every one of these bring your friends and family and everybody you can bring. But this one, bring your friends' friends and you know what I mean? Like, this place turns into almost like a little mini vacation for all the racers, and bring your side by sides. They got, I think it's 7,000 acres there to ride on. They built us an awesome track last year. We may get them to make a few little glitches to it, but we all had a blast last year, man. I mean, I know that place was slick as eel snot. I mean, it was just a crazy place to race. And it's one of the cooler places because there wasn't a bad seat in the house, I don't think. Everybody's sitting up on the hill overlooking the track. So, but that'll end out our point season. And
there's a couple other little lingering things, but we've got to cross the T's and dot the I's. But I do want to chime in real quick. I was just going back. I can't see the comments as they come, but Bubba, I want to tell you, but so Arnold Bubba Salmon, y'all see, he says, when fans walk up, be friendly and offer autographs. That's how I met Joey, and it's been awesome. I tell everyone they need to see these awesome trucks. Well, I'll tell you, me and Bubba talk all the time now. 4, 5, 6 years ago, when I was a nobody, he came up. I am who I am. We got to talking, but like now, me and Bubba talk. We hang out. We talk about things. Actually, he was going to come to Texas with us this year, but we didn't make it. But this is a whole relationship created from somebody that didn't need anything from me, that I didn't need anything from him, and that creates a real bond.
yep.
So imagine doing that thousands of times. Bubba will come up to the trucks, and if you need it cleaned, if you need to change tires, like he's always offering. What do you need me to do? That is a real fan, guys. Like, thank you,
Yeah.
Bubba. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me.
Yep. Running back in, there's one last one on the schedule. It's not a points race. It's our year-end race. We've done it, every year pretty much from the start. That'll be October 4th, back at the pit. It's our banquet race. It's our fun. It's just a blast. We do some cool stuff. Everybody knows
We got a
it's
mechanics race. I
Yeah,
hear there's wives racing this year.
If I can keep my truck together long enough throughout the year, which we're hoping we've made some changes in the correct way with that. Yeah, I know.
You have plans to make changes in the correct way because you still got a month and a couple days.
I'm in the process of making changes in the correct way. I bought some new bolts, so there's that.
So what I will say is, Live Entertainment is going to get its motor and heartbeat next weekend. We have bigger changes than we've had since we built the truck happening this season. So it's nothing to be said. It's only to be shown. So check us out the first race, and you'll see what Live Entertainment's up to.
Where are we at on our little agenda there, Joseph? I think we're running almost down to the bottom.
We did good, man. 39 minutes, good for you. So yeah, look, challenge the fans to make fans, guys. So talk about Premier Mega Truck Racing every chance you get. Introduce mega trucks as a whole. It doesn't even have to just be about Premier. There's so much mega truck racing going on in the country. If y'all don't know what sport's about to make it to the top, do your homework, because mega truck racing is on the map to stay.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's not because of us. It's not because we got a little TV show, which is awesome. It's because of all of the racers, the fans, the personal relationships. That's what it's about. Matt and I are just puppets. that are
Yeah.
relaying
It's the thing,
information.
and it's it's other people putting together racing series. It's other people having races. It's just doing. It's growing. It's growing. You see other. There's a lot of other things on the schedule at other tracks that you see that we aren't affiliated with, and you just see them getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it excites us. Like, man,
It does.
this is what we're talking about. Like, heck yes, things are
If you
growing.
can't
Things
if
are
you
on the
can't make
rise.
it to a premier race, make it to a mega truck race.
Yep. There's, like I said, there's racing all over the
There's
country.
Southern Mud Outlaws. There's a Northern Mud Racing Series. There is the Pro Mega Trucks. There's the guys down south, the Mega Truck Bad Boys. So there's the
Guys
boys
out in
out
Minnesota.
Midwest.
Yeah.
So there's a half a dozen organizations that are carrying a good group of trucks and tracks. So
I think
there's guys.
Jake Burton's got that thing. Him and Matt Bond got that big race this weekend. Shout out to everybody down there. I know that's probably one of the first ones this year. I think.
Rednecks with Paychecks is this
Oh,
weekend.
that's this weekend too. So yeah, I mean, there's stuff going on.
Racing
everywhere.
season has begun.
So everybody, be sure to go. Like I said, go check it out, man. If you've never seen, you're catching us live. You've never seen one. Once you go to one race, even as a fan, you'll be hooked. You'll come back for more. You'll want to see what the next one holds. And when you do that, once you get hooked, then you got to start reeling your buddies in. Bring your friends, bring your fans, because it's a domino effect from there. But yeah, so there's the challenge to fans to make fans.
And shout out to John Williams. So John has been a star in mega truck racing since it's ever been mega truck racing. He has been following along with Matt and I's growth from day one. From Matt was in his Toyota truck and I was in shock and all. And we reached out to John to get some old footage from him, for the future episodes. And he was so happy to do it. Actually, he just commented, he's got a thumb drive ready for me. Some of the files were too big. He's like, man, I ain't going to be able to send this to you. I'm going to go get a thumb drive and send it to you. I said, thank you so much. But John Williams, I don't think you realize how big of a team player you are to me and Matt. But thank you, man. You've been a number one star to me from the first picture and video you ever posted.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it.
I can like close my eyes right now and hear him saying like "Hell's Bells" here. Yeah.
Helveron.
Yeah, I can. Man, it's so awesome.
And his whole family's invested. His wife, they're all invested.
That's something. I mean, I go back regularly. I'll scroll back through memories and stuff and watch his videos and just. And
listen to the excitement. You don't even got to watch the video; just listen to the excitement in his voice.
Yeah. So yeah, again, John Williams, thank you, man. A1 since day one. But yeah,
Glenn just made it. That's right.
We have way to make it as we're closing out. Yes, and you can watch this as many times as you want. It's not going anywhere. When we get out of here, you can go back and watch the whole show again. Let's read over real quick. Did we miss anybody?
Yeah, so championship race. I will tell you, it would be awesome to have a championship race. I think we all learned last year putting all that you got a lot riding on that. But yes, probably not this year, but it is everybody's goal in mega truck racing to meet each other at the finish line, with a big race. So as evolution continues and growth continues, I do believe that all of the organizations somehow will be able to get together, play their part, and create a national championship.
Something big at the end.
Yeah. That's not a focus right now for us, for more than one reason. Right now, what our focus is building the brand, the sport, the drivers as a whole. We are trying to
be in a point series. You know what I mean?
We're trying to bring out the most competitive racers.
Yes, we want the committed guys. We don't want the guys that jump in for one race and swing for the fences. We want the guys that are in it for the long haul. The true family is going to show up, put it in race after race after race after race.
And that's why we try so hard to get money and payouts bigger. And I mean, we can all agree the Premier has set standards, for payouts and end of the year payouts, and that's one thing nobody can take from us, Matt.
No, no doubt.
Any goods and bads we've had, one thing that I can say and you can say is we have set standards for this sport. So
Oh,
kudos to
100%.
us.
So yeah, so maybe in the future on the championship thing again. Like you say, right now we're gonna focus back on being a point series and awarding the people who run this, like the guys who put it
Yeah,
into the
because
six
because
races.
I think what happened last year is everybody got so caught up in that end of the year race. Yes, $100,000. It sounds huge, but everybody forgot about, because we all, not just you guys, me and Matt. We all got so caught up in this big race that I think we forgot about the end of the year points championships. Not forgot about, but maybe we didn't spend as much energy like we are now and we are going to this year on it. So we got to crawl before we can walk. And mega truck racing is just now crawling, baby. But we're crawling faster and faster every day. We're standing up beside the couch. We're crawling, baby. So once we're running, you better believe there'll be a championship, probably more than one.
Um, yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling back through to see if we missed anything. If anybody else has got any questions or anything to ask or whatever, shout it out real quick. But I think, yeah, Camden, if you're not doing nothing this weekend, you ought to go hang out at
Oh yeah, Camden.
Southern
Yeah, you're right
National.
down the
You're
road.
close.
If you
Yep.
ain't doing nothing this weekend, we're gonna bring Landon's truck. Landon's not going, but Daddy'll be there. Good thing is that Landon won't know what Daddy's there doing.
making laps around a circle track.
I'm sure the truck will get fired up and laps will be made.
But yeah, no, like I say, this year, man, we're excited for the first race. We're excited to racing season's back.
Racing season's back. Good luck to all the boys out in Texas. Good luck to all the guys in South Carolina. Overwhelming posts and collaboration for all the racers. It's exciting to see. I know Thunderstruck's always the first one at the race. He's down there set up. I love it. Got his new rig. You look good, Mike Milky, if you're on there. So excited for you and being able to be as comfortable with no problems. Because Mike had some problems towards the end of the year where he was like, man, I don't know if this is fun anymore, man. So kudos to you for getting your shit together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys and girls and ladies and gents.
I think that's a wrap for PMT all on the couch, man.
Hey, I will say, Marty, you got to go on. The long haul is very long. I know. The only way we're ever gonna make it grow up there is, well, we need more leaders up there.
Before we roll up out of here, if you haven't, I'm gonna throw the plug for PowerTube one more time. If you haven't checked out the show, go download the PowerTube TV, put it on your TV.
And not just for mega truck racing, guys. Don't forget about PowerTube. The guys that own PowerTube, they built the whole show Pinks from day one. If you go back to revolutionary TV shows of racing, it was Pinks, right or wrong.
Yeah.
They have hundreds of shows like that on PowerTube TV.
In the drag racing world, you think about it, like Street Outlaws is now the hot thing. A lot of those guys were on Pinks. You go back and look at where that started. Those guys were on Pinks before Street Outlaws was ever even thought of.
Rodney Smith said he was going to cancel all his other subscriptions because he can see everything on PowerTube.
But yeah, so go check out PowerTube. Like you said, it's got a lot of cool. It's all about horsepower. Everything is horsepower, off-road, drag racing, circle track, drifting, you name it, it's got it on it. Go to Facebook as well. Mud Up or Shut Up has a Facebook page. So if you want, we'll be posting stuff on that about upcoming news and just things, keep people in the loop on what's going on with the TV show as well. Go check that page out. Like it, share it with your friends. Let's get some traction over there on that page. But
hold on.
Go for it.
Big announcement. Big announcement. A giveaway.
Oh yeah. We forgot all about that.
I don't know if it's easier to sell in a negative manner or a positive manner at this point, but what I can tell you is whoever buys merchandise has a very good chance of winning this trailer. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So go to our website. You can go to our Facebook page. You can go to premiermegatruckracing.com. Get you a shirt. Again, every shirt ordered or every piece of merchandise ordered gets you 2 entries into the drawing for this Triple Crown trailer.
Really nice trailer, by the way,
It's
and
a
it's
really
a
nice
special edition premiere. It looked real good with a mega truck on it.
What's the word I'm looking for, Carl? It's not burnt. It's charred. I think that's his word. It's got charred Premier Mega Truck Racing in the wood on the deck in 2 spots. But yeah, if y'all haven't yet, go buy some merch. It's cool looking merch, and you get to get your shot at winning this trailer. So what you do with the trailer is up to you. Whether you haul a lawnmower on it, a bale of hay, a mega truck, sell it, do whatever you want with it.
And it's more than just a trailer. We're gonna look out for you.
Yeah. Yep. So do the giveaway. We're gonna shoot for ending it
the last of April, and I think we wanted like 2 weeks to get our stuff together and count all 80 people. And no, so I think mid-March is when we're gonna do the drawing, right, Matt?
No, mid-May. April.
Mid-May. I'm on the wrong month. It's March now. Sorry, guys.
So it'll close out everything end of April. We were gonna do. I think we were shooting for like Dennis's to shut it all down, but we're gonna go ahead and run it out the rest of April, and then within 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks or whatever, we'll have everything. We'll make another big announcement.
Yeah, there'll be a lot more announcing as time gets closer for the trailer giveaway. There'll be a lot more information. I know everybody's been asking like when. That's not been our priority, but as we get closer to time, our priority will be making sure everybody understands when and how. Yep.
So yeah, go get some merch. What's up, Craig? Yeah, go get y'all some merch. We got hoodie. Craig, it's still cold up there, man. Get y'all a hoodie or something. Order you some stuff up. Get yourself locked in on this thing. So yeah, right now everybody's got good chances. Whoever's in, there's some good chances of getting a really nice trailer.
We're looking forward to seeing you, Hans. Another good friend that started as just a fan. Had some normal conversations with him and his family and his little boy. And Hans, hands down, #1 fan. You're awesome. Look forward to seeing you at as many shows as you guys can make it.
Yep, for sure. I think on that note, are we done?
Yeah, we're good. I got a coughing attack I need to go do. I got to take some DM NyQuil and try to get some sleep.
All right. Well, yeah. Hope you feel better. Until next time, PMTR on the couch.
On the couch, folks.
See y'all.
See ya.